Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456, and today Rockstar officially announced Heist for GTA 5 Online coming March 10th. That is 2 weeks away from today, this Tuesday. I am super excited for it, and today we're going to be going through the screenshots, checking out some of the new vehicles, checking out some of the new clothing options, including hoodies, masks, guns, things like that. I cannot wait to show you guys all of this information, and anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. So first up, we have one of the new vehicles, a brand new screenshot of the APC kind of tank, truck, whatever you want to call it. This thing is going to be an absolute monster. It seems like they are being chased by some of the different Merryweather folk. You can see the 2 helicopters in the background, the 2 mesas in the background chasing after them, and then our 2 characters, and then just kind of assumingly two other characters sitting in the back seats of this. But as you can see, our new characters have these masks on that cover pretty much everything but their eyes. This is going to be one of the many new clothing options whenever Heists come out, and I cannot wait for this, but this is the first screenshot out of a bunch. So next up is a real showcase of some of the new clothing options. As you can see, it seems like you are going to be able to wear the hoods on your hoodies. This is a huge addition, and for me this is going to be one of my favorite new additions to the clothing section of it. As you can see, pretty much all of them are wearing jeans. That seems pretty normal, and the female character actually seems to be wearing some new boots that are not available yet, so I'm assuming that all of these characters are wearing boots. You can't really see any of their feet besides the female characters, but hopefully we're going to get these boots for both male and female characters. The guns seem to be pretty much exactly what we've seen before. These aren't any new guns that they are carrying. However, the masks are absolutely awesome. It seems like we're going to get both a gray and black variations of the eyes only mask, and then we're going to get a black variation of the eyes and mouth mask, which you can see on the female character to the right. And then in the very back, we kind of have a skull handkerchief kind of little thing tied around the back of their mouth, and I just cannot wait to use these things and modify my character up to make them look the absolute coolest that it possibly can be. But this is one of the new things, and let's get on to the next screenshot. So this next screenshot here, we have the bandanas that the characters are wearing. It seems like there's going to be at least a red and then skull variation of the bandanas, probably more, but these are the 2 that we have confirmed so far. We see the characters are wearing gloves along with their last team standing gear, which is very cool. And then in the background we have the Vestra, which they're about to get away on. As we know, this is already part of one of the heists. You actually end up getting away on the Vestra. So as you can see, one character is loading up, the other 2 are kind of fending off the fire and are about to go and hop in. So very cool on that one. Let's get on to the next one. So here we go, the Pacific Bank Heist, and as you can see here, we have the mask that we have seen just over and over. We have all the characters wearing these suits and actually carrying bags at the exact same time, which we have seen modders spawn in on people. Basically, these little bags have been spawned in on people. They are in the game already, and they're available to be spawned in, so the characters can act like they're carrying money, but obviously they're going to have a real actual use whenever you pull off this heist and online. I cannot wait for this Pacific Bank Heist, and the mask just like so cool. I'm really excited for the mask, but let's get on to the next screenshot. So this screenshot doesn't have too much to offer, except for the fact that the characters are wearing masks. They're wearing all black. It seems to be kind of like a stealth mission. The snipers here have silencers on it. The pistol and the sniper have silencers on it, and as you can see in the background, this is going to be the Humane Laboratory raid. Basically, this heist is going to take place in the Humane Laboratory. We already knew that. However, this confirms that this will be more of a stealth mission, or at least the option that these characters chose, the options that the heist leader for this crew chose, is going to be the stealth option, which is very cool. You're going to be able to do some stealth missions. I love stealth missions. I love like Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell, things like that is just my absolute favorite thing to do in video games. So I think we're going to be able to do that for the Humane Laboratories, and I'm sure it just ends up blowing up in your faces and guns blazing and everything. But anyway, this is kind of the approach that you take with this one. So next up, we have a shot of our characters going out by night and kind of like the SEAL Team 6 looking vehicle that is already a part of the game. I forgot the name of it, but this boat is going to be going out to the aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier is going to be a brand new addition. Hopefully it is going to be staying kind of in the water at all points in time. It just doesn't spawn in whenever you do the heist. Hopefully you're going to be able to go to this thing in free roam. I assume it is going to act a lot like the military base if it does appear in free roam, where if you go to it, you automatically get 4 stars and all the cops come after you and you can steal a jet off the deck or whatever. But hopefully this is going to be spawnable in free roam, and I just cannot wait for the aircraft carrier. This is going to be an awesome addition, especially with the addition of the Hydra jet and things like that. So next up, we don't have too much new information. It looks like this is just a shot of our characters in the background. It looks like they are being caught. They are trying to go silenced, as you can see with the giant pistol in the foreground with the silencer on it, and the character on the left hand side with the silencer on it. But it seems like their cover has been blown. There's a light shining down, and it seems like there's some sort of explosion or smoke grenade or something in the background with the 2 characters fighting back there. So very cool. In this shot, we get a picture of our character sitting on the mounted gun and the helicopter on the side gun, and it looks like in the background there's actually a buzzer shooting at the same exact thing that this character is shooting at. So it seems like this is going to be a multi vehicle air raid, whatever they're shooting at, whatever they're blowing up or clearing out or getting away from. It seems like there's 2 different vehicles that the characters are driving. I can't really tell how many people are sitting inside the buzzard, but at least one of the characters is driving this one, which is obviously carrying another character who's on the mounted gun. So that accounts for 3 of the 4 characters. Maybe another one is on the other side of the mounted gun and the other one is up in the background, or maybe they just called in a helicopter backup. Either way, it's very, very interesting that they have 2 different vehicles that are actually going through and fighting the exact same thing, which I just wanted to point out so you guys can know. So in this image, we see the brand new motorcycle. It's called the Principe Electros. It actually says it on the bike, and if you look closely, you can actually see it. On the very top, it says in white Principe, and then below that, it says Electro. And then if you look at our character here, he is pretty much wearing all new gear. He has some little tiny gloves on that kind of show a little bit of skin. Ooh, scandalous. But it shows a little bit of skin. You can see that the character is wearing boots, so it looks like boots will be coming for male characters as well. Pretty much all new gear, all new motorcycle helmets, and very, very cool to look at. And this is probably one of my favorite images from the entire Heist kind of screenshot gallery. Now, next up, we have our character, again, wearing some brand new stuff. It looks like he's wearing kind of a black sock mask. This is what it kind of looks like. It's not a tight-fitting mask over his head. It looks kind of a little bit like he's wearing pantyhose over his head. He has the new gloves, but it looks like this is actually a Lost MC motorcyclist patrolling his grounds, and you are pulling off some sort of heist on the Lost MC kind of trailer park area, which is very, very interesting. We hadn't heard anything about this previously, but it looks like one of the heists will actually be taking place with the Lost MC, or maybe it's just a setup mission with them. You have to steal something from them, or you have to kill someone. Whatever it is, we are going to be visiting the Lost MC and at least one of the setup missions or one of the finales for the heist. Very, very cool. Let's get on to the very last image. So saving the best for last, we have the Karen 4x4 Rebel Technical with the giant mounted gun on the back. Our character is just laying into whatever's following him. As you can see, the Vinewood sign is in the background. It seems like they're getting away from the city with whatever heist this may be. This character is just absolutely shooting up whatever it is. I cannot wait for this, and again, there's just not too much to talk about. Just awesome image, probably my second favorite image out of this entire gallery. But again, guys, that is going to about wrap up the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this breakdown video of all the different screenshots, all the new things that were included with the screenshots. Let me know in the comment section down below how hyped you are on a scale of 1 to 10, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, with 10 being the most hype and 1 being the least hype. Let me know, and also make sure you guys are subscribed for the latest and greatest heist content. I have another video up on my channel from earlier today you can go and check out if you want more heist information or things like that. But I will see you guys in the next video. I love you so much, and goodbye.